Let's take a look at Google Photos. To get there, just click on your little waffle, and then you'll probably have to scroll down to Photos. Now, I already have photos on my school account, but you'll notice over here that you've got some tabs. So your assistant, from here you can create a new album, you can create a new shared album, and we'll be talking about each of these. Photo book, and when they say photo book, they mean just a photo book. You have no way of putting any comments or anything like that. You can put a title on your book, but that's it. And then your book just shows photos, and you don't really have much of a choice of layouts or anything like that. Just want you to see that. You can also create a collage. This is kind of a nice little feature. Let's just create a few there, and then we're going to go to create. I kind of like this little feature. And there's a nice really little collage. You can share it, you can edit it, and you can do a slideshow, you can download it, rotate it, add it to an album, etc. It's kind of a nice little feature. The other one is, let's go back to my assistant, is an animation. So let's pick some different pictures here. Let's go with this one and this one and this one here, and we're going to create an animation. You can see how many items you're allowed to select for your animations. Now, the only thing I don't like about this animation is that there's no way to change your settings on this to make it slower. So if you want it that fast, that's great. Okay, so that's your assistant. Your photos. Here's all your photos, and once you upload them, they're all here, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. You can create an album. So if I want to create an album, I can do that here. I've got some albums already created, but to create a new album, you just hit the plus sign, add the photos that you want to go in there, and create. And then I need to name the album. And then we're going to go ahead and say OK. And there it is. Now I have a test album right here with those pictures in there. I can share an album. This is a really very nice feature. So I can start a new share here, and I can also do it from up here. So I just click that, and I select the photos that I want to do. And then I just click next. Then I type person's name in here, and so I'll just share it with myself. And that link gets sent, and that person has a shared file of the photos that I just did. And then here again is your photo books, and like I said, they are just strictly photo books. There's no way of putting comments and things like that. So if you use Shutterfly, you wouldn't like this probably. Okay, so let's go back to here. You can create an album, a shared album, animation, collage, photo book from here. And here's how you upload from your computer. You just click upload, you find your photos. So let's just find some photos here. I'll click this one, hold the shift key down to do a bunch, or control key to select certain ones. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and say open. And then they're coming into my photos right now, and they've been there, and I can add them to an album if I want to, or a shared album. But if I go to photos, they will show up at the top. There they are right there. So that's how you use that. One of the things that I do need to warn you about is that you do need to make sure that you are on your Google account. So I'm going to go to settings. The original, if you choose original, now in your school account, these do not count against us. However, these high quality ones are the ones you want to do from your phone, because this is unlimited. If you're doing personal photos, this is unlimited. Otherwise, when you run out of space, your 15 gigabytes on your private Google account, you don't have that anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that that's what I have it set to, is high quality. The other thing that I want to make sure is that I am in my school account here, because you do, and if you have school photos, then you'll want to switch to your to one of your accounts that's not a school account, and you'll want to upload them to that account there. So that's how you use Google Photos. And next week we'll talk about how to get the photos off your phone to Google Photos, and how to make sure that you're using the correct username and account.